Okay, great. So my name is Danny Walker, and I want to thank everybody for listening to this call and let you all know that we are going to be interviewing Katie Spite today because she has had some amazing results with her diabetes and her health because she chose to take back her health. And I wanted to hear her story from her. And so I want to just say hi, Katie, and thank you so much for taking the time to be on this call and give your story to all of us.
Yeah, you bet. No problem.
So when were you first diagnosed with diabetes?
August of 2004.
Okay, and what were you, like, what happened? How did that diagnosis come out?
I actually lost my eyesight. I went legally blind.
Oh, my gosh.
And I went to the doctor. Yeah, I went to the doctor, and I was diabetic. I had a level of 522 that put me in the hospital for a week.
Wow. Okay. Did you have any other symptoms that maybe, you didn't notice that were coming on, or was it just, like, instantly blind?
Within about 2 weeks, I pretty much lost my eyesight, went blind.
Oh, my gosh. That had to be scary.
It was kind of scary.
Yeah. So how old were you then?
I was just turned 23, actually.
Okay, so young and thinking you're going to be young and healthy forever, right?
Uh-huh. Definitely.
Did you just feel like, what the heck? This isn't supposed to happen at 23 years old.
Yeah, not at all. It was kind of crazy. It was a year after I had my daughter, almost to her year birthday, actually.
And they diagnosed you with type 1 or type 2 diabetes?
Well, originally it was type 1 because the only thing that they could get to control it was insulin. I was taking 12 shots of insulin a day, varying from 2 units to 10 units of insulin at a time.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I lost. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just thinking, like, so when you do those insulin shots, 12 times a day, like one every hour?
I had to test my blood sugars every 2 hours, and they put me on a sliding scale depending on what my level was.
Okay. Okay, and so go ahead. You're talking your daughter.
So I lost 70 pounds, and then they said I was no longer type 1 and that I was a type 2.
Okay, and what did you do to lose those 70 pounds? What time span was that?
Well, I actually had to have a surgery done. I had to have my tonsils taken out. So actually that's what started it. Is I lost 30 pounds within my first month after having my tonsils taken out because there wasn't a whole lot I could eat. And then after that kind of jump-started it. So I started watching what I was eating, started working out, paying more attention to it, got more active, and then I just kind of got more and more into taking care of myself and started losing it more and more.
Wow. And so you lost the 70 pounds and your diabetes went from type 1 to type 2?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And so then you just continue to manage your health by exercising. I mean, what do you do? What's your daily regimen?
I get up in the morning and I take all my vitamins. I do my shake. Then I usually go to the gym, and it varies from about 2 to 3 hours in the morning. I come home and do my other shake, usually get ready for work, and then I go to work, and then usually come home, eat dinner, and that's kind of my afternoon.
And what kind of foods do you eat? What do you try to eat more of and stay away from?
I try to stay away from things that are high carbs. Bread is a major no-no, potatoes, high starches. I eat a lot of protein, a lot of meat. Veggies are good, fruits are good, because natural sugar is better than processed sugar. It processes faster through your body. So I just kind of eat healthier, just try to stay away from things that are high in carb.
Right. Okay, well, that makes sense. And so when you say you start your morning off by taking your supplements, I know you're using quite a few different supplements. Would you mind sharing with us which supplements you started with and what you're taking?
So I originally started with the Triangle of Life. So it was the Eternity, the SpectraMax, and the Fucoidan. And then it was also this Sizzling Shake. I take the Accelerator with that. So that's what I started with. And then gradually working with the company and becoming a distributor, kind of falling in love with it, I obviously opened my realm of what I take. So now I take the Spectacular Energy. I take the Shake. I do the Accelerator. I also take the TSX. I take the CoQ10. I take the omega-3. I do the detox every 2 to 3 months or so. Absolutely love that product.
Yeah.
I do the Brain Vitality every day. And then I also take a chia oil. You can also get them in seeds too, but they're just great for your immune system in your body.
Absolutely. Yeah, chia is a powerful nutrient. And so when you say you do the Triangle of Life, you which is Fucoidan, Spectrum X, and Eternity, how much of those are you taking?
I tell you, it's like a 1.5 ounce. It's almost like a shot glass worth, because I have the the shot glass that Sizzle has. It has them measured out.
Uh-huh.
That's what I do, is the 1.5. And I actually take all 3 of them and mix them in with my shake.
Okay. And then do you just take those once in the morning and you're done, or do you take them more than that?
I might take it in the evening too. I take them before I go to bed as well. So my ones in the morning I mix with my shake, and then I also take the 3 of them again in the evening before I go to bed.
Okay. And do you do the regular Eternity with a little bit of caffeine blend in it?
Yep.
And that doesn't bother your sleeping at all?
No, because I take it right before I go to bed, so by the time it's kicked in, I'm already asleep.
Yeah. Okay.
It really doesn't have any effect.
Well, I have a lot of people who think that the Eternity, even with the caffeine, actually helps them sleep better. So I just find that interesting. You know, everybody's bodies are a little bit different.
Right.
But so, you know, people have a little bit different results, but it's good to know exactly what you're taking and how you're taking it. And so now, tell us what has happened. You were diagnosed with type 1 in 2004. What year was it when you went from type 1 to type 2?
It was in 2007 that I went from type 1 to type 2.
So in 2007 you went from type 1 to type 2. Did you continue insulin throughout that, or did you just manage it with diet and nutrition?
No, they had me on an insulin, but it was in a pill form. It was called glucophage.
Mm-hmm.
And so I took the level that they had me on was 1,000 milligram pills. So I took one in the morning and then one in the evening. So I was taking 2,000 milligrams of a insulin in a pill.
Okay. Do you still do that today?
Nope. I no longer have to take anything for it anymore.
And when did all that change?
Last Monday.
Last Monday?
Yeah.
Nice. So what happened? I mean, okay, so up until Sunday you were still taking 2,000 milligrams a day.
Yes.
Okay.
I got
and
a
so
call.
what happened on Monday?
Well, I got through the mail, because I have to have my blood taken every 3 months so that they can keep an eye on my levels, just to make sure everything's kosher and it stays where it's at. So I regularly get my paperwork through the mail. I go in and have my blood taken. So I went in and had it taken like usual, and I got a call from my doctor stating that some unusual things came back with my blood results, and she wanted me to come in so she could talk to me. So when I went in, she told me that my levels were reading at below a diabetic, and that according to all of my blood work coming back, I am no longer diabetic.
That is awesome. What was your doctor? Was she stunned?
Oh, she's like, what are you doing? She's like, I've never in my life been able to see anybody that started off taking as much insulin as you did, and then moved to pill form, and then be able to completely take themselves off of it altogether. So I shared with her my story, and the amazing company that I work for, and all the great supplements I take, and I gave her a catalog, and she was just kind of in awe. She couldn't believe that just taking supplements from a company like this could get me the kind of results that I have.
Yeah, that's amazing, Katie. So that is awesome. I mean, how much is that going to change the rest of your life? And you have a daughter. You're a daughter, correct?
Yes, she is 9 years old.
9 years old. How exciting for her too to see you go from where you were with your first initial diagnosis to now just total transformation with your health and exercise and diet and all of it, and how that's going to spread to her, how she lives her life, and hopefully in complete health as well. So that is just really cool. I want to say congratulations. And I think that one of the things I love the most about your story is that you took action. You didn't wait for the doctors to prescribe and say, oh, no, you'll have this disease for the rest of your life. You didn't accept that. And you made positive changes for your own health. And so I think that's so cool. So if you don't mind my asking, you were 23 when you were diagnosed, so you must be, 31?
I'll be 32 in July.
Okay. Awesome. That is so cool. Is there any tidbits of wisdom or information that you want to share with anybody who might be diabetic or, be struggling with some kind of a disease at all?
Just I love this product. I've never taken anything in my life that makes me feel amazing. I've never felt this good in my life, and I'm at the age of almost 32. And I mean,
Yeah.
It's amazing how it makes you feel on a daily basis, and just being able to say that I'm the one that did it and not having to wait for somebody else to try and fix it for me or, put me on another medication that may or may not help it. It just feels great to know that I'm the one that did it for myself.
The Triangle of Life and Brain Vitality and Omegas and all those wonderful supplements that you are having such amazing results on. And we all know that that's just a part of your success. I mean, a big part of your success, too, is your diet and your daily exercise regimen as well. So I just want to say thank you so much for being willing to do this call with us and share your testimony so we can all help people. There's 22.6 million people in the United States that have diabetes, and they all.
And I'm glad to be able to do so. It's great to be able to do